Hello there, dear Virgos. I hope you are doing well and thank you for being here on Wellnessa Oracle Guidance. I am Vanessa and I'm going to do a collective love reading for you guys. So keep in mind it will not resonate with all of you, it will resonate with a group of you. And if it doesn't resonate right now, it might resonate in a few weeks' time. Or else check your other signs apart from your sun sign. Because your energies in love might be in one of those at this time, so keep that in mind. If you don't know what they are, check the description box below the video. Everything is there, okay, all the information. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna tell what this story is about without getting into too much details. Then I'm gonna tell you about the messages I channeled during meditation. Then I'm gonna go back to the tarot and we're gonna go in depth here, and we're gonna end with your guidance. If you wish to follow it or not, that's it, entirely up to you. You do whatever you want with your life. This is just here to help you if you recognize this situation as yours, okay? So the situation I'm seeing that you're connected with someone. I'm feeling that you have been legally partnered with this person. I'm strongly feeling that it might be any other kind of situation where some legalities are involved, but I'm feeling that you are legally coupled with this person, and all of a sudden they say that they want a divorce and they're gonna move out, or and do things in a fair manner, but and you're really it comes as I'm feeling as a kind of a surprise. It's like you discovered something, or they discovered something. Could be either way, but I'm feeling that this person prepared it. Either they prepared it because they knew you were doing something in their back or lying to them, or they were doing it because they wanted to leave without telling you, and they tell you out of the blue, okay? I'm feeling something like that. On your side, I'm feeling that you're thinking about what has been discovered. So it could be that you have discovered something about this person, or they have about you, okay? It could be lying, cheating, or something like that, or it's something that the trust is lost. That's what I'm feeling. And you're feeling the disconnection with this person. It's like heartbreaking, and you're feeling like it's always the same thing happening again and again. So it could be that this person did it, okay? And you're really in a bad place right now emotionally, and you see you can't see a bright future right now, but there is something better out there for you, and the cards are suggesting that. So stay tuned if this is your situation. So if you're not going through a divorce or anything like that, a separation with legalities, I don't think that's your reading. I'm strongly getting that, especially when I was shuffling the cards for this person up there. I saw the Justice card show up right after the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Magician in reverse, Two of Cups, and Sun in reverse. So this, I kind of saw it like, they kind of fell when I was shuffling the cards, preparing for the reading here. All these cards came to in this order, so I'm feeling that there is some legalities being brought up, big, and someone is happy that there is a kind of separation or something, and yeah, there is something. How to say this? There is something like going on under the surface in a connection, and this has been revealed. This is what I'm feeling. So there is something like that happening in this situation. So for those of you who connect with that, stay tuned, and we're gonna go deeper into this reading. So the messages I got during meditation, the first thing I saw was a huge building, kind of a tower kind, but it was like pretty big one, like a thick one. And it was the color was ochre of this building. And I saw an helipad on top of it, but there was no markings. So what I'm getting with that, the tower to me symbolizes power, ambition, and also superiority, having the power over other people, or, it's like wanting something more and going for it. And the helipad to me talks about an exit in case of emergency. So I'm feeling that, yeah, someone took the power, had some kind of ambition, and in case of something going wrong, they exited. Okay, they exited the building. So, and without notice, because there was no markings on the helipad. So this is a great sign to me that this was prepared in secret in case, and someone was maybe not sure they would stay in this relationship, or I don't know, someone took some precautions to exit a building in order to still have the power of their life, or something like that. Okay, so it could also be that this person kind of leveled up in some way. It could be that they found another person with more money, or a better job, and they can rely on themselves financially, so they're living. There is something of that kind, but I'm feeling there is something else in this that is not being talked about, or that has been hidden. Okay, I'm feeling something like that as well. So it could be a third party situation, like something like cheating, not necessarily though. It could be, purely financial, but there is something like dodgy, okay, that happened, and it has been discovered. That I am sure in this story here. Second message, I saw some bars. I felt like I was behind some bars. I was feeling locked away, but it was a feeling. It wasn't like the reality, because it was. I saw some bars, but I was behind it, but I didn't feel like I was in a prison. Okay, I felt just away from something. So yeah, here you might feel like you're being pushed away or locked away, or something that is happening to you and you can't do anything about it. You're feeling lonely, maybe. There is something of that nature that I'm getting with that. Okay, but with an impossibility to act on the situation, to make it better. So I got that feeling. The third message, I saw a weighting scale. So the scale usually symbolizes an approach to a situation. It talks about a transition, a new career, new home, new life path, something that changes. There is a turning point here. And here it is brought about with the weight, because it was a weighting scale. I could see the hand. It was an old one, and I could see the hand wouldn't set on a particular weight. So I'm feeling there is disappointment, but disorientation as well coming with this. And weighting yourself up is also a message of a confrontational situation. So there is big disappointment in this situation, and I'm feeling it's bringing about some disorientation with that turn of event. Okay, so yeah, you might not know what to do, or what is your power in the situation. You might feel powerless. Okay, but there is something that changes. So that's the third message. And the last message I got, which was quite fascinating, I saw a cascade with so I saw a small cascade, not small because I was like far away, but when I looked above the cascade, I saw a big hand and a big bucket pouring water out of the bucket and feeding the cascade or the waterfall. Okay, um, the waterfall was being fed by the also by the bucket. You know, it was like a helping hand. So I'm feeling that, you know, there is fate, or maybe your guides are kind of helping you or pushing the situation to happen. So the cascade, it talks about an ability to adapt and change from your experiences, emotional experiences. So I'm feeling this is a big emotional experience here that might not feel good right now, but it is teaching you to adapt and change, okay, in order um, to go on your life path. So it's teaching you that you have abilities to do that, okay. And there is a severe disappointment that will make you wiser. There is a great release of emotion I'm feeling, and it's gonna bring about some kind of rejuvenation and renewal of spirit here for you. So in spite of the look of the situation, might not look great, might not feel great, definitely not, but it's gonna bring about something positive. And I think here it had to happen in order for you to move into a new path. So here it's a redirection brought about by fate or destiny, whatever you call it. There is something that had to happen, but it feels bad, but it's for something better I'm feeling here. So stay tuned. Here I'm gonna go deeper into the tarot, so I'm gonna talk about more this situation. Okay, here your person, they have in mind the justice card. So justice is about legalities, something that turns out positive for them. So here maybe they wanted a divorce and it's being pronounced. Maybe they got new responsibilities at work, so they have more pay, or maybe they inherited of a house or something like that. In their heart space, they got the Ace of Swords. So there is some clarity being brought to the table. Maybe some action taken because they felt like they needed to do it. They're feeling victorious here. Okay, it's something, the legalities that happened, something that they wanted. Okay, I'm strongly feeling that here. And their intention here is to, with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, to have some kind of a separation of the stuff that you both have. So if you have been married, it's about separating the furniture of the house, maybe, you know, selling the house and getting your money back on that. So I'm feeling there is something like that here. And in their actions, they got the Six of Pentacles. So they're trying to be fair in this situation, but just, you know, so they have no so you cannot say something wrong about them here. I'm feeling they're not but what I felt like prior to seeing those cards is that they had been learning something, how to do something, and then they decided to move ahead with this. Okay, so I'm feeling this was premeditated. It didn't come out of the blue. Maybe it did for you, but for them it was like premeditated. They had some intentions to do that. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here, I'm feeling there thinking about themselves first. You know, they might want things their way. So here, they're, you know, they're not thinking for the both of you. They're thinking for themselves here, and they want to get their stuff back, okay, or get something. Thinking about them. Maybe by divorcing, you're losing money and they're gaining. It could be, okay. With the Seven of Pentacles, you might have had a business together, could be, but whatever you had together, they're pulling back, okay? So that's the meaning here I'm getting. With the King of Swords in the reverse here, they might not have told you, okay? So it's been kind of a hush-hush scenario here. But they're being very kind of brutal, or, you know, it kind of just happens this way, and they're proceeding forward with this. But there was no good talking prior to this happening, to this process being brought about, okay? So, yeah. So, on your side, you got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this is about discovering something that has been going on behind the surface. So you might be learning about this plan of divorcing or separating. There's some legalities here, okay? I'm strongly feeling that. So, you know, some material stuff going on, or financial stuff going on here, definitely. But you might have learned that they have been planning to, you know, to do something else instead of the plans they had with you, and they have been planning to separate with you, so they can go to a new path. So it could be with another person, a new job, a new house, something, you know, but it's going off on their own way, okay? So, but you are discovering this, okay? I'm feeling, or else they have been discovering that they didn't tell you, and they're surprising you with a separation. Could be that as well, but I'm not really feeling that, because I see the hurt that you're feeling. So it could be that you have remorse, but honestly, I'm not getting that too strongly. I'm feeling hurt. With the Two of Cups in the reverse, I'm feeling so. You're feeling really disconnected from this person, as if you thought you knew them, but you actually didn't. Okay, that's the feeling I'm getting. So here, it might have been a little bit of a surprise I'm getting, even if I'm not getting the Tower card or anything like that. I see that you are learning of what has actually happened, and you're feeling like you don't know this person actually. And with the Nine of Wands in the reverse here, you're not wanting to proceed with this person or trying to mend the situation. You're wanting to let it go. You're feeling like it's always the same thing. You know, it could be that you have had experiences like that before, but here it is a seriously painful one, okay? In your actions, you got the Three of Wands, so you're licking your wounds. You're not seeing the future positively right now, and you're not looking forward to anything right now, okay? So it's just, it's like you've been really bruised by the situation. So here it is a tough situation, okay? I'm really feeling you on this one, and your person is just like, no, I'm just divorcing, that's it, that's, I'm just going off, just sign the papers and we're good. You know, it's not like they're, I don't feel like they're mean to you, but they're really intransigent, okay? It's like they say, okay, no, that's it, that's my decision, and here it is, sign the papers and off we go. And it's like they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to you know, discuss it, okay? So it's very painful, very difficult here, okay? Your overall energy is the Ace of Cups. So This is a new start in love, but this is about loving yourself, knowing your worth, knowing how to take care of yourself as well. It's self-healing, so you need that right now. I'm strongly feeling that's more on this side rather than new love, okay? I'm feeling that you're learning to love yourself so you can find someone who can love you the way you love you, okay, the way you love yourself. With the High Priestess, you're really trying to connect to your intuition, to your guides, trying to find your path in this chaos, okay, because I'm feeling that you're lost, okay, and because it's like you thought it was one way and it was another. And with the Ace of Wands here, it's like you're feeling like you are powerless in the situation, that you don't have that spark for life anymore right now, but you're trying to find that strength within you, or find that path, find that loving energy so you can move forward. But you're really doing that brilliantly, and you're gonna see it's gonna bear fruits, okay? This is a very difficult learning experience emotionally, and as I said, with the last message I saw with the waterfall, with a big hand pouring water out of a bucket to feed the waterfall. I'm feeling this is something that had to happen so you discover something about yourself, how strong you are, your ability to adapt and to change your path, okay, if it's not the right one for you. So here it might be very difficult emotionally, no doubt about that, but it's gonna help you, to get to the bottom of things, to the bottom of who you are, what you want, um, and how you're gonna take care of yourself in the near future, okay? So, and from now on mainly. So the guidance here I'm getting for you, the helping energy first is number 37, soul, the energy of the soul. Number 3, it's about creativity, creating something, building something. And number 7, it's being led by your guides, your angels. It's a very inner knowing energy. So this is about creating your own life, your own path, getting back onto that path, okay, the path of your soul. So it says the energy of soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God or the divine, okay? So here, this is about finding your true path, I'm feeling here. And this event, as hurtful as it is, or disappointing as it is, it's setting you on the right path. So yeah, it's a what you call it, a present in disguise, okay? So here it's about connecting to your soul. It is asking you to connect to your soul. So you can do that if you feel that you need that connection. You can press pause and meditate visually on this card, or else take a screenshot and do so whenever you feel like doing it, okay? Next, you got the advice is adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be, okay? So this is a very positive message. It says here, as I said, it's funny that it says adapt, because I said the cascade, the waterfall, said it's the ability to adapt and change, okay? So here the advice is to adapt to the situation and find your own path. So you will get where you want to be. Whatever you dream of getting or doing, you will get there, okay? But it was just not the right situation for you or the right person, okay? So learn from it. Maybe you have something to learn, definitely, but trust yourself. Maybe you felt there was something dodgy in this situation. Before you didn't trust your intuition, and now you know what it feels like to trust your intuition. It's like you know you're not gonna do the same mistake again. And then you got a win-win outcome is forecast from the Moonology deck. Okay, so you're not gonna be lacking of anything. Like, you're not gonna be the loser in the situation here. This person's gonna learn something. If they've done something bad, their karma means action in Sanskrit. So it's about your actions. What you do, you get back. Okay, so if you do bad, you get back bad. But I'm seeing here, whatever, if this person did something dodgy, they will get their karma back. If you did, you will learn from it as well. But definitely you will be able to make something good out of the situation. The win-win outcome is forecast, so you will be both set on your path. Okay, and it says full moon in Libra. Full moon is about introspection, and Libra, it's about deliberating what is wrong, what is right, what's the best course of action. Okay, so here it's about deliberating about what you're gonna do to get some a win-win outcome. Okay, so here either you're gonna get like a very you're getting a severe emotional breakdown here, but you're gonna get something as positive in the opposite. Okay, will come into your life, and I'm strongly feeling that. Just follow your soul path, adapt to the situation, and you will see something will come out of this, and something positive for you. I'm strongly feeling it. So I wouldn't say it if I didn't feel it. So here, yeah, sometimes we have to go through those times, and I hope it is helping you. If this is your situation, I'm sending you lots of love and lots of good vibes. You got this, and here something good is coming up for you. So trust your path, trust that you are being guided. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you next month. I'm sending you lots of love again, and take really good care of yourselves. Bye bye.